Tonight, as you guys probably have noticed, we are recording our Zoom. I will probably cut out a portion of this where we are asking questions, and pretty much we're going to be talking about the biggest question: what's going on? Why we dropped below $3? Why are we still dropping below 250? And I am going to pretty much put everything into one video. Hopefully I can get it done in 1 hour and go and deal with something that I need to deal on Thursdays. And honestly, just to go and picking up a milk before somebody else does, because it's a first come first serve basis. So let's start that. So give me a minute, let me prepare. So share. Okay, and so you guys should be seeing this desk screener chart. And pretty much here at the desk screener, and I'm going to turn off the filter, it should be answering a lot of questions. Unless we have a problem with our platform or you're having a problem with the wallet. Otherwise, the questions, where we heading, and what should we suspecting, it's all here on the screen. All it is, it just takes time to learn and understand how to read the chart. And as I have created a video in the past, and also we had a training on this topic here, pretty much people's emotions and behavior can be watched on the chart and actually be interpreted based on what's happening on the chart. And the beautiful part is every emotions, every feeling of every person is different. But one thing that's beautiful, every person has a limit of time before that emotion triggers. And that's why we can see certain things happening on the chart as those emotions triggers. Most biggest question is that people are asking me in Slavic, where is it going to go? And as I already responded to a few people, and I'm going to say it in this video, if it goes, I guess, past $2.10, at that time, I have no clue what to tell you guys. Because usually charts, they have a floor, and we have here one support, second support, third support, a smaller support here at $2. All of these things should hold the chart not going, the price not going lower. But again, we also have issues. We have sell volume of $94,000 in 24 hours. And if you guys have watched the last 48 hours, this number has been around $100,000. Our buy volume is not even getting close to that amount. Just for us to stay even on the price, both sides have to balance. And we right now are not balancing. If you put your mouse over it, you will see 33 buy volume, 67 sell volume. We need to stay at least 50 for the price to stay stable. We're not getting that volume. Our volume need to exceed our sell volume. So if our sell volume is 94,000 and our buy volume is, let's say, 120,000, we'll start slowly climbing based on continuing people coming in compared to people selling out. Unfortunately, we're not having that buy volume. Couple issues that could cause. First cause of people not coming in, people do not have enough of a confidence into the project itself. People already have joined, they put everything they could, and now they're waiting until this staking rewards get to a certain dollar so they can withdraw. There's people that already withdrawing. Just imagine, we went through from 38 cents to $2. That's 6x. That means all of these people that already had a 6x, they're like, hey, maybe I should sell some. They already, let's say somebody put in $1,000. Right now they have $6,000 in the project, just at the price of $2. So they're saying, hey, maybe it's time for me to get out. And that's where there's different things that you can actually look at and find issues. I am not going to talk about the chart, even though I will tell you guys this yellow line right here that's on the screen. This is the line that actually we have the most stable momentum that we had. We need to break above that line in order to keep on this momentum. Right now we're below. That means we're losing momentum. I can literally draw another line, but it's not going to be a reliable line, but it is be something. If you guys want me to draw that line, showing you guys the new chart. Literally from here to here would be our, our new trend, which it is continuing to drop. Now, as I have mentioned before, I'll share again why we're talking about, that support around $2. Because we have the support plus we have this uh, W that right now I'm not sure exactly what it's churning. It still can become a W, but at this time we also have a very similar pattern that where it's actually a bigger and a smaller mountain, or as we can say, slanted M. And if this truly is a slanted M, then yes, we will be breaking through $2. And I'm not sure what to say there, but I am looking that we possibly might get some this sell-off to stop, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So based on the chart, I guess you guys can see. So we have couple lines here that I created that we need to battle against, and that's the first line right here that we need to break out. This line says we have completed the W, and we have completed moving down, and we are going to be doing the final move of W going up. Now we do not have that, but we so another one would be a hill, the big mountain, small mountain. Uh, I hate to say this, but if we're talking about the mountain, if this is a big mountain, small mountain, the price stop can be somewhere around $1.50, if not lower. But I'm just hoping we're not going to go that far. But the biggest issue where we having is people selling off. They have created enough of income in the project where they're saying, hey, it's going down. I better sell some. Some say I better sell all. I have actually played with multiple wallets, tried to do research on some of the wallets, and I am seeing some people are completely selling, and some people are just selling some. So let's look at this wallet that just recently, 6 minutes ago, sold a $2,000. Let me check because I think we have somebody's mic. Yeah, everything's good. Allow me open the chat. Okay, so this wallet 6 minutes ago sold 2019. I won't. Let's say $2,200 almost. Let's look at that wallet. First, we're going to filter. By filtering, we be able to see a little story. This person came in almost 2 months ago, a month and 22 days ago. They came in with $1,000. Then 2 days later, they added another $700 to the project. Let's see what we can able to see more about this wallet. So when you come to that screener and you actually come to a blockchain where you can search the blockchain, you're gonna click on that person's wallet address, which then now we're gonna have, instead of seeing information about that particular transaction, we will be studying that particular wallet. So when we went there, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to study the wallet. We're gonna see what's this person doing, what are they holding in their wallet. And as we can see, they have a various different type of assets in their wallet. Majority is just small assets. We do have here 100,000 of a DW coin, which I'm not familiar with. Donkey. So pretty much this guy trades a lot of mini coins. He doesn't really care about the project. All he does, he just puts some money in, hoping that something will explode and will make him rich. So these type of people usually they never are the people of the community. They are just about themselves. So since I did not see something really quick that I wanted to see, I'm gonna type in a search VVA or just VV, and we're gonna see this person has over 4,000 tokens in our project. He's selling some, but he still has quite a bit to go. Will he be selling more? I do not know. Will he be holding on? Probably. But at the same time, if he decides to dump it, at the 250, that is what? 4.8. That's about $11,000 more that he will be selling. And if he decides to sell us, that's another impact on the market price. Another thing I like to see is go and type in DAI and see does he has any tokens in the his DAI token or stablecoin token. And we see he does not have any DAI. That means he took that money out. He most likely needed to pay the bills or something else. So he took that money to do whatever he needs to do. So at least he's not holding, hoping to come back when the project starts going back up. So we're going to reset the filter. We kind of got our picture on this guy, and $2,000, fairly decent amount to pay the bills, and that's probably what the issue is. We have somebody else sold another $2,200 34 minutes ago. We're gonna filter and see what is this guy. This guy has been selling for the last day and a half. The last sale 34 minutes ago at 2,200. He sold yesterday, a little bit more than a day ago at $2,000 and another $600 as well. So let's look at his wallet. He's also one of those that never purchased VVA. He most likely received money as a founder, or he has been buying bonds, because both of those will show no entry point. So now let's first study on his wallet. And this guy only has assets in three different places. He has assets in a DAI. Doesn't look like he swapped those assets for anything else. So most likely will not be withdrawing that soon. He still has 15,000 as VVA. I would say either somebody came in with quite a bit of money, or maybe it's one of the founders. He still has $1,250 in VVA, which these are probably the next withdrawal that he's considering on making. So from this wallet, we're probably going to see another $2,000 to $3,000 withdrawal right here. So those are the things you can look at and clearly start getting an idea. That doesn't guarantee that what we see is that's exactly going to happen, but we can start getting an idea what possibly can happen. And that's fairly a good picture to look at. For rest of you that said Slavic, but can you give us a little bit more information how to go deeper into blockchain? Basic what I showed you guys. Now, if you guys want to look at transaction, a lot of these transactions are very complicated to read because they're covering a lot of the transaction happening behind the scenes between mining farms and you and also BNB. But primarily, if you want to filter all that out and only see clear transactions where where somebody actually did some serious transaction, you can click on token transfer, and of course the platform that the token is on, which in our case is PAP20 or BNB Smart Chain. That's pretty much what PAP20 means. And then here you can see wallets and transaction, how every transaction this wallet interacted with, and the time when this wallet transaction had any interactions. And then from there, you just have to kind of look at the numbers, read here where it says tokens, and kind of learn, because no matter how much I'm going to explain to you, until it takes time and kind of start understanding some of these transactions, then at that time I can fill in the blanks when you have questions. So let's look at a couple more wallets so we can get an idea a little bit more when we run into something more interesting. So we looked at that 37 minutes ago. Let's look at this one 46 minutes ago. Wallet ends with 619. Let's look at that wallet. This guy been selling for the last 22 hours. So you guys want to know who to blame? Here's who to blame. This is who's actually keeping the price around $100,000. Look at that. Just in under 24 hours, he have sold 6, 8, 10, about $12,000 worth of tokens. Let's see if he has any more left, or maybe this is the end of it. So we're going to go to the blockchain, and we're going to look at what is in his wallet. He only has 6 tokens, not a big crypto guy, at least with this wallet. What else he has? He has Elon. Some of these I'm not familiar with, and he has in pack token 10,000. So pretty much he withdraw everything out. He's holding in the USDT, all of these assets. He also have also removed those from the DAI token. So he has no more VVA left. So that's the end of him. So this guy either planning on coming back or looking for another project to get into. That's about all I can say here. Let's look at more tokens and see what else we can discover. Okay, so we have been this far. Right now we're about an hour in. Somebody else sold 1,300. I see what we can see, 41C. And looks like this guy been selling, but this guy more likely is just taking a profit to pay bills. In the last 24, 30 days, he have taken 2, 4, 5, about $6,000, which decent lifestyle. Nothing rich about it, but at the same time, he's paying his bills. Let's look at his wallet. Now, in this wallet, what we see is he has $153 in USD. He has 60 tokens that he holding funds in. I am not going to go through all these tokens. We're going to just search what we have. So he still has 3,000 VVA. That's about $7,500 worth of value. As he sells it once a week, so we're gonna see probably another $1,000, $1,500 coming out here in again in a week. Just living off of his staked amount. Let's look at the DAI. He is not holding anything in DAI, so yeah, he withdraw those money and most likely cashed out or put it into another token or something. But he has a lot of tokens, you guys can see. He's everywhere. But at the same time, he's here earning very nice 0.44% every single 8 hours. So let's reset. Okay, we have another one, $7,000. Let's look at that wallet. 2 hours ago, again another 2 hours ago, 20 hours ago. We just landed another guy, 8, 9. Actually, this is 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just in 24 hours, this guy withdrew $17,000. And you guys are asking me, Slavic, why our token is dropping? Our market price is dropping? There you go. This is why. Now, we also see this guy either a founder or he bought the bonds because we don't see on this filter any deposits into purchase in any VVA. Let's look right now at his wallet. We're gonna click on his wallet address so we can filter. And this guy has $17,000 in USD on a Binance network. He has about 9 tokens in his wallet. So let's look. And he still has 21,000. Oh man. Oh man. If he did over $20,000 in 24 hours and he still has over $50,000 to withdraw more, and he continued to withdraw in what he been doing in the last 24 hours, can you guys imagine 50 more $1,000 going? In addition to this 93,000, we have another $50,000 added to that. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we can find here. I guess you guys we had landed on some very nice tokens today too that we're looking at. So I'm not sure if I looked at F71A. Okay, this guy been out drying out as well for the last 2.5 days. Let's see what he's doing. 14 tokens in his wallet. 2,700. I think we already looked at this guy. 2,700 left, but at least he's selling, but at least not the guy before that. And I don't see any Dow token here. So, oh, there it is. He only has left $7 in it. So he's cashing out. He's taking it somewhere else, or paying his bills. So hopefully I'm not gonna continue this because all pretty much we're going to do is continue seeing what we've been seeing for the last half hour. People are just taking money out. There's a lot of VVA available to people, and our project pays very well, and people are taking money out. They want to enjoy that money. They want to spend it, and not enough of people are coming in to cover for those that coming out. So we are continuing to go down. uh, Probably about 2 3 days ago I was hoping that a lot of these people that came in with bonds, purchase bonds, they already sold out, but it seems like the more we looked at on the wallets, the more we see there is a lot more of those people that still have not sold out, that are still having assets, and they're just continuing to cash out. And some, ended. A new guy comes in and says, "Now it's my turn," and it seems like it just repeats. So, not sure what to say. In a traditional market, this would be a time where a W would turn around and we'll starting slowly going up. Now, that also in a traditional market, the volume would start dropping. The people that's coming in and especially people coming out, would start reducing quickly, especially on a 5 minute, an hour, and 6 hour chart. And then and the amount for people coming in would be increasing, as we can see. For the last 5 minutes, we only had 123 people dollars came in, $328 left. The project. In 1 hour chart, $3,000 came in, $13,000 plus. So pretty much what I'm seeing, we are not seeing a lot of a slowdown. So what is gonna happen next? I have no clue. One thing is we can have patience, and hopefully people will grow some conscience and say, hey, we don't want this just to be a 1 day project. We don't want this to be years and years to come project. And I'm hoping they can realize that hopefully today, not another 3 4 weeks from today. So hoping that that may clear up some questions. You guys able to understand more right now why price is dropping, why we're having a new panic, because you have to understand when people start selling and when they see 13% sell off, what are you going to do? Just ask yourself a question. If you were here, you had no clue what this project is about, or you didn't care about this project, all you were here is just to get a buck and run with it, and never have to look in people's eyes ever again in this project. That's how people behave. Is these are the people that usually the ones that selling out because they don't care about anybody else, only about themselves. And that's unfortunately what we see right now. A new panic. Look at that. Just a minute ago, another $1,000. Like, look at this wallet. And this is the guy that been selling, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So he's been taking, some income out to pay his bills, looks like. And let's see what we're gonna see in his wallet. 78 different tokens that he has a balance in. He has $1,000, and that means he hasn't even cashed those. But of course, just a minute ago to get out, he doesn't even have time yet to get those money transferred somewhere, or swap to something else. But let's look at what he has in VVA. He still has 12,000 VVA. That's 24. That's 28 at a current price, roughly about that's $28,000 worth of tokens in his wallet. But it seems like at least he's not selling heavily. He just does a small sale every week. So at least he cares about us, but at the same time he's trying to pay his bills, most likely. So, any questions? I believe the mics are able to be unmuted. Where are we? Oh, you guys haven't even seen. Have I been sharing the screen all this time or not? As I was talking. Anybody?
It was
Yes.
shared up until that last transaction.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. Then sorry. At least good. Otherwise, I thought I've been talking all this time and you guys wasn't seeing just a black screen. I'm like, ouch. Okay. So if anybody has any questions about what we just I shared and or still do not understand why we're dropping and all this going on, this is the time for you to unmute yourself or raise your hand and ask your question. Looks like we have somebody in the chat. Bye bye selling, dude. Hey, Katrina. I cannot convince you not to, but at the end of the day, it's your decision. One thing I want to tell you.
No,
It,
I'm not selling. I was
oh,
saying bye bye to the dude that was selling off all his stuff. Peace out, dude. Get gone because we're here for our mission.
that's right, Katrina. I'm with you 100%, and thank you for explaining what that meant because I'm not like okay, we just got one by
You
BV.
know me better than that. I ain't selling yet. I got some stuff to do.
That's good. That's good. So yeah. So appreciate you holding with rest of us. And those that considering, I want you to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you're missing out on a monthly. Gonna miss out on monthly income because if you're considering selling, you already gave up on your monthly income to begin with. You're already somewhere else. But the thing that I want to ask you is this: if you sell today, and that market doesn't move at least another 15% below from the price you're going to sell for, you can jump back in. You're not going to literally even save anything because at the end of the day, you're going to jump in and you paid 5% to get out, then 5% to get back in. What exactly are you accomplishing? So that's one of the biggest question that every person that's getting out. If you're planning to come back in, you should have been getting out at $4, not at 250 or 230, wherever we are right now. Where we are right now, at 229. That's a little too late. So, but that's my opinion. Anybody with any questions? So I guess I did my. Oh,
There's
Joel.
a question in the chat.
Oh, there's a question in the chat. Perfect. Thank you. It was staked. It was staked that we will be listed on CoinMarketCap when we reach 10K wallet. How will this affect the token project? Honestly, I I am not part of the advisory board, so I have no clue to how to answer you from their point of view or Nick Allen's point of view. But I personally have my personal opinion, and maybe hopefully somebody can hear it and maybe think about it a little. With our token not being stable, with our everything related to the project are not has been complete and programmed yet, and then the contract being locked up yet, I don't think it's time to be listed on coin market cap. Because see, when you come to a coin market cap, you want to be at the best shape you possibly can be. We are not in the best shape we possibly can be at the moment. We're still, testing our pop-up page where people not going to be ending up in the wrong wallets. Hopefully that will be launched here next day or so, maybe even tonight. I actually been helping in that test, and test did go through. There was just one minor issue that I have reported to that needs to be possibly fixed, or we can just work around it. So then we have a DAO that has not been launched yet. We have what are that called? So we have a lot of stuff that's not ready yet. Lottery, bonds have to be replaced with something else or removed completely from the project. So we still have quite a ways to go. So becoming on a coin market cap and coming in right off the back with issues and having those issues recorded on a coin market cap, that's going to make it a lot harder down the road to bring people in, because people will be reading that report that coin market cap will actually write on us. So I don't consider that is a perfect timing, but hey, end of the day, it's all about what are they trying to achieve. And if there's something that I'm not aware that they're trying to achieve, and they'll do it at no matter what cost it is, then go for it. There's also a positive side. When we are on a coin market cap, then more people gonna find out about it. That means that we will have more people coming in into the project. So there's that good and bad side. So which one will outweigh the other one? It's all about the advisory board and Nick to decide. What do we tell the team as they are panicking now? Honestly, I do weekly meetings with my team every Tuesday, which we had 2 nights ago, and my team is panicking too. Um, all I'm saying to them is this: if you really need to go, then I cannot stop you. And if that end of the day, it's your choice. But so far, none of them have left yet. But if you came here and your purpose is monthly income, then what's the point jumping out and then jumping back in, paying 10% just in fees? All you're doing is just saying, "Hey, I'm not with you, Slavic." And end of the day, I understand if you have to pay bills, but if you're leaving, that means you're taking more than just paying bills. You're not with me anymore. The next time you're gonna call me and ask me for help, how to get back in, I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna help you to withdraw the money because that's what your choice is. But when you're gonna say, "Hey, Slavik, I want to come back in," I'm gonna say, "Hey, there's a website. Go figure it out on your own. You seen it how I brought you in. You also seen how you took the money out. Now do it on your own because hey, I do not want to work with people that just think about themselves. So that's my opinion. Every person, every leader have to decide their wording, how they're going to present that to their team. And this video, hopefully I'll make it available by tonight and you guys can send them and have them watch it. End of the day, we have identified couple wallets, two, at a minimum of two wallets that have taken out between 20,000 each. That's about $40,000. If you guys remember, and I'm going to share the screen one more time. We're at 94,000. If we subtract that $40,000, we would be at 54,000, slightly above 48,000. That 48,000 probably would have been 56,000 because there will be more confidence, people putting more money in. So we would be having completely a different picture. So obviously we see minimum of two wallets that should not have not done what they have done. They should have not withdrawn. One of them sold out. Another one still don't remember, but I think still has some. I have to go back watch the video but yeah, that's the reality. Look at that. I'm sorry, that's the wrong wallet. Sorry. Yeah, that's the wallet that you guys didn't see that we looked at. He did a withdrawal. If I recall it correctly, this is the one that withdrawing a little bit every month. We can look at it. Oh, no, not that. Filter. Yeah, this guy that withdraws every week a little bit to pay his bills. So, yeah, that's the reality, and that's the reality we right now are in, and that's the reality we just have to live with right now. Any other questions? No questions. Then I want to say thank you for and I have to pick up this call back here shortly. But I want to say thank you for guys' time. If you guys still have a question, go ahead, pop in, and I'll start heading on my way to do what I always do on Thursdays and pick up that milk. No questions? Then thank you for guys' time. And tomorrow, same place, same time. Blessings to every single one of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye,
Thank
Slavic.
you.
See you later.
See ya. Bye bye.